Well, Friday morning, it's about 7:30. I fly out today at 12:30. We're going to pick up a car. Bemidji, Minnesota is where we're going. 14-hour drive. So we're going to go pick this thing up. It's got a leak in the radiator, I think. I've been told it's a small pinhole leak by a shop that did a pre-purchase inspection for me. I'm hoping to drive it back. We're planning to slap a turbo on it, just do some stupid stuff with it. But today, we're starting out county clerk. Dang Bros are working on another car. Got some paperwork, got to get it registered. This is the only time I had to do it. So we're going to stop in here and we're going to hit the airport. My cab is here and we are off to the airport. Afternoon. Oh, wait a minute! I thought this was a cab! Where to, sir? The airport. In my short time on this earth, there's one thing I have learned. Very nice to your bartender at the airport. Brandon over there hooked me up. I'm not sure the percentage on this of bourbon to Coke, but it's the correct side of 50-50 that I like. You have to have a mask on in the airport unless you're drinking bourbon and Coke. So we're in Atlanta, heading to our gate. Of course, we are at, I think we are going to Terminal T. It's all the way at the end, the furthest away. I think we're going to be on, like actually out on the tarmac. Anyway, every time I'm in the Atlanta airport, the last 3 times I've been here, it's been on international trips, and I still always see someone I know. Now with the mask going on, I'm not sure if people are I'm gonna be able to recognize anybody, but it's really odd. I always see someone that I know from home, and we run into each other. So how they keep moving. Flight number 2 is done. We're in Minneapolis. Next stop, Bemidji, Minnesota. Exit road. We didn't even get a window on the first flight, but man, we're making up for it this time. Look at all this learning. I mean, I'm sitting tall, but that's just saying. Man, that sure is pretty.
Kick down, yeah, ride rough, yeah, them tires cheap. You looking at some champions, king of the heat.
Well, fuel stop number 1. It's going all right. No issues so far. Got a cool little setup over here. Car doesn't look like it's moved in 15 years. But she is thirsty. There's no doubt about that. So I'm driving down the road. I have not even been on a normal highway yet. This is the biggest road we've been on with the most traffic we've seen too. But I keep looking at this hood, this bump and this hood. Do you think we can stand and jump on that and get that to fit a little better? I think on our next stop that might have to happen. Y'all, you need to see this. Look at this. Due to the governor, not because of the coronavirus. fuel stop number 2. Really, I didn't need gas. My phone was getting low, and I needed to buy a charger because I didn't bring a car one. And then I got the 12-volt adapter, but my cord is the special Apple one, so I had to go and buy another cord. Anyway, long story short, I come walking back out to the car. There were more pieces to this headlight when we left the hotel. I thought I might have heard something on the interstate, and maybe like someone honked at me or something. But I didn't think that sorry, whoever runs that over. Anyways, oh well, I'm gonna make sure nothing else is gonna fly off, and we're gonna continue. The timing of the stop for the gas in this charger was phenomenal. I just got back on, plugged my phone back in and turned on Waze because I had my charger and I wasn't afraid to kill my phone now, and I just passed 3 state troopers. And let me tell you, when I was on the interstate before that, I was not going slow. So I'm real happy that I got off right when I did. That would have been another ticket I got while either buying or selling a Caprice. Because the last one I got was the day I sold my Caprice. So, I don't know. I never got a ticket when I owned my other one, only the day I sold it. So, knock on wood. We got about 9 more hours to go.
Dang, bro. Dang, bro. Dang, bro. Dang, bro.
Just thought of something. It's like 3:30 Central Time, 4:30 Louisville time. I've only got one headlight. This spotlight is really bright and will help if like I'm in a thunderstorm and I need to see, but it's not going to be good for other people, so I got to be real selective about that. I'm worried with when the sun goes down around 9, depending on where I'm at, how dark it's going to be, and if it's going to be storming real bad with the tropical depression that's coming up. Not my depression, but the tropical depression. Anyway, I'm making a call on it right now. I think the weather's going to get bad this evening, and I may have to duck in the shelter for the night and just grab a hotel room and go to. No. My mom did not raise a quitter. I'm driving through, and you guys are going to see all of it. Let's keep pushing.
It's got its heater still. We're at the chop all the way to Petersville. That's a dang, that's a dang, bro. 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 No, I can't see.
I stopped off in Wisconsin Dells.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Augusta Road.
Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. That is for sure the next car we need. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. This is what I imagine goes on when you're in the fast lane and someone is going. Doesn't actually, you know what? It doesn't matter what speed. You're behind them. It's obvious you're running to pass. And this is exactly what I think is going on. You're sitting, you're mad, you're looking up, and the other person is just like, that's what it feels like. Just like this. Hour 7.5 or so of the trip. We are now on a tollway just outside Chicago. Just passed through Beloit and that whole area. Actually passed a Chrysler plant on the side. Held my breath as we passed it. I think we're okay. I don't think the car's gonna have any issues from passing an FCA building, but we'll see. Anyway, 6 hours left. I'm feeling better than I thought I would feel at this point. I just figured I would be more tired or exhausted. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can keep it up. I really have decided I do not want to stop tonight. I just want to get back and sleep in home bed. So that's what we're doing. We're on the way.
What I heard, there's a storm coming. Mark Weinberg, yeah, that's a news clip. Another dang show. Travis Pastrana, Jim Conant, and this dang bros. It might be clapped out. It's got its heater still. We're at the chop all the way to Petersville. I said dang, I said dang, bro. 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 No, I can't see good. That's a cataract. Ride around in a Fleetwood Cadillac. Dang, bro. Man, that car long. Yeah, that's some dang bros. Stretch Armstrong.
Interstate to get gas. Oh, speaking of which, as the gas light comes on, and it took me some back detour to this gas station because the road was closed, and now this dude was going 24 miles an hour down the road, pooping his pants, thinking I was gonna pull him over, and I have to pee.
I said dang, bro. I said dang, I said dang, bro. I said dang.
Just completed our third fill up. We just got outside Chicago, just into Indiana. Now gonna head down towards Indianapolis. Don't know if this tank is gonna get us home. Might be the last fill up. Might not. I guess that kind of depends on me, doesn't it? Anyway, car's still doing good. I'm not even hesitating thinking about the car anymore. You know, I periodically glance at the temperature gauge just to make sure everything's doing as it should, and everything's fine. Just trying to stay awake now. I'm really not even that tired. Just ready to be home and not be driving. I think done the board. That's most of it, and the rain's still fun. Anyway, we continue onward. Get this pile of junk home.
Fleetwood Cadillac, cop the money, cut low, chop the top off. Got 'em saying, yeah, that's that hot.
One thing I've never understood. Obviously, they grow a lot of corn in Indiana, and they have to water it. But why do they think that this is the most effective way to do it? Is installing these big sprinklers to spray the water? It doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like I have seen plenty of other places water their crops in a normal fashion, but the big fans and all this water is just unreasonable and doesn't make sense. That's what you masked people or non-masked people sound like. Put a mask on. So, we had to take a detour because this spot was closed. This might have heard already. Now we've lost the only headlight we had. So, I mean, I'm not worried about someone rear-ending me because those lights are working. But people not seeing me isn't cool. So I'm coming up behind them, and cops for sure still pull me over and want to have a chat. I want to avoid that. I have a spotlight. I can point at the hood. It's pointed kind of down close to the ground now. I'm going to turn it on actually so you guys can see where I've got it pointed. Okay, so that's like low down. But you see, I wonder, does that obstruct anybody else? Does it help me? I don't think it does anything. So I think the hazard would just stay on. I don't know. We got, I think we got 2 hours left now. We're like right around Indianapolis. So I'm going to see how it looks on the interstate with street lights and see how dark it gets. That's all I know to say. Wish me luck. I don't want to film too long here while I'm driving like this with no headlights, but this van in front of me, shout out to this van. You're the only cool Indiana driver I know. They saw me struggling and saw that I needed a guide dog. They're like my guide dog. And I'm driving by braille. You know, I'm just, anything I hit, left, right, I'm trusting them now. So I'm just following them, and they're lighting my path for me. Although there's a lot of lights around here right now. But it's darker in the middle of nowhere. You get my point. Shout out to the Odyssey. Alright, so the van that we're following. You guys won't even believe it. You won't believe this story at all. They slowed down and got next to me, and a kid is in the back, and he follows us, and he's wearing a Dangbro shirt. He's like, I love you so much. I've been following you for a year. I love your all's videos. And I'm blown away, and the mom is up front. She waves. She sees us, and he's like, ever since my dad died, you've just been my hero. And I was like, what? Your dad's dead? What's up, Mom? And you know, she just waved at me. But yeah, running into followers everywhere.
Yeah, that's some Bang Bros. Stretch Armstrong and buckets up and running. No time to.
Well, we're back in Louisville, back on my street. About to wrap back behind and pull in the alley, get it to the garage, and look it over one more time. We've made good time. It's 11:24. Yeah, 11:24 Eastern time. I left there at about 8:30. So not bad time actually. You know, I think it was said from the hotel 13 hours and 40 minutes or something. So we did okay, and I had several stops in there too. So I'm impressed. This car was awesome. I would not be afraid to drive it anywhere now. I'm excited to tear it apart and actually get to do some fun stuff with it, because I don't have a bunch of money in this thing. So the options are out there. So let's get this thing inside and check it out. Well, here we are. Made the home mostly in one piece. Car did really well. I think there's only one more thing to do before we end this video off. Thanks for watching.